What is real CCT presentation by Isabella Stellato for Mrs. Reed's philosophy class? There are 3 stages within this topic that intertwine and follow after the other. The first stage is called pre-Socratic. From this stage comes the ancient materialists and immaterialists. They are known as monists. Monists believe that all reality falls into one category. Materialists do not believe in mind and souls, just matter. Immaterialists believe in the mind, not non-mental matter. The second stage is known as SPA, which stands for Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Plato came up with this thing called the allegory of the cave. In short, it was about people not being able to see the true reality of things until they leave the cave. From that came the theory of forms, or that there are 2 worlds. These 2 worlds are the world of becoming, where we are today, and the world of being, and many religious folk believe, heaven. These 2 worlds together form the matrix. This world is used to show people what is really real with the help of a blue or red pill. Now we have Aristotle's reaction to Plato. He felt that Plato was nuts for believing in 2 worlds, so he claims there is only one world. This world is filled with incidental and essential features of things. Incidental features are things that can vary, but doesn't change that thing's definition. For example, fins on fish vary, but doesn't change it from not being a fish. Essential features are the defining features of something. No fins means not a fish. There are 4 causes when defining something, and they are matter, form, source, and cause. Four causes. Example: phone. Matter equal metal and programming. Form equal shape and how it works. Source equals Apple, Samsung, etc. Cause equal connects with people. The third and final stage is known as the modern stage in philosophy. In this stage, we now have 3 perspectives. The first one is materialism. Thomas Hobbes, who is an English philosopher, falls under this perspective. This perspective is all about matter making something real and using our senses to determine if it is real. This perspective comes from Aristotle. The next perspective is idealism. George Berkeley, who was an Irish philosopher, falls under this perspective. This perspective is about the mind and the denial of material objects as defining reality. This perspective comes from Plato's theory of forms. The final perspective is called dualism. René Descartes is one who comes up with this idea because of his quote, "I think, therefore I am." This perspective is about using both mind and matter to see what reality is. From this stage came the thought experiment. This experiment was designed to test human reactions to scenarios. The experience machine was also created. This machine feels real and like they are truly there, kind of like a virtual reality.